Hello, everybody, and welcome back to me and the rest of the shitheads play this game and talk about how we're old and out of touch.
Hashtag cancer. Hashtag 2019 Hoi 4.
Hashtag Trump.
Hashtag Trump. Now we're getting demonetized.
Actually, I was surprised. This series has not been demonetized.
No, I haven't gotten a single hit.
Me either, actually.
Which is remarkable for Ben and Roach, since you've got Trump on like the thumbnail.
Yeah,
I know. I was
I
tempting fate
those,
with that one.
I saw those thumbnails go up like the first day. I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. That's a bold move, Cotton. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
I have Russian tanks coming in.
What did you say, Ben, whenever you first you made the prototype of that? You were like, this feels like clickbait.
Yeah.
This feels like I'm making clickbait.
I put that up, and that's what I said to Roach. I was like, I think what I said was, this is the clickbaitiest thing I've ever made.
Well, I mean, if you look at it, because it's not like you guys are using like a promo photo. You guys are using like essentially the Trump Rising, like
the official artwork for the game,
which is like a really goofy photo of him anyway.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. I mean, the look on his face is just like, yeah, I want to lock myself in a room and not be near this guy.
Yeah.
It looks like a madman.
It's one of those pictures where he's like pursing his lips angrily and like gesticulating with his hands.
Oh, someone had said something about us being really liberal, and then you said none of us were on the left coast. I am. I'm from the West Coast.
Well, you're not on it, though.
I'm not from it, though. I definitely identify as West Coast, damn it. Well, West Coast is best coast, so whoever said that can get bent.
Can go suck it. Well, I remember that comment. The person said something like you guys should shut up about politics. That's not why I'm here. I don't feel like listening to that. We don't talk about politics that often. Normally, it's like, hey, this guy said something stupid. Haha, that's funny. Oh, we're all dying. Let's get back to the game. That's generally the extent of like our political conversations. They're not very in-depth. That's
true.
Yeah. And it's more just pointing out stupid shit that people say. Like,
yeah, that's basically it.
I mean, it's honestly not our fault that Trump says things.
It's not our fault that he speaks.
There was an explosion just outside the Southern Advance. I don't know what it was.
Something blew up.
They're finally deploying nukes.
Oh shit! There's a Russian.
It was a really big explosion, so I don't know what it was.
Well, normally you get a big old notification if a nuke goes off somewhere in the world.
Well, the screen will flash white. That's what'll happen.
You should see the way we see Trump down here in South America. I'm sure it's similar to the way we see him. It's a freaking madman.
Just think about this. Like, okay, South America, like, if you're in South America, yeah, he doesn't like just Latino people. Or allegedly doesn't like Latino people. I have to say that so I don't get sued by him. But think about it from our perspective. He controls our country.
Yeah.
And we have to deal with that.
Yeah. And I live in Florida, which just got slammed with a hurricane, so now I have to deal with him physically being in the state I live in.
See, that's why I'm glad I live in Illinois, because the only time that a president would visit us would be if a tornado hits.
Pandering for
But
votes.
it has to be a really big tornado.
Or it's a campaign season. I mean,
yeah.
No, not really, because it's not a battleground state. Illinois is a firmly blue state. Nobody really campaigns here.
Fuck you, Russia!
The Iowa caucus is a pretty... Or no, wait, that's Iowa.
That's Iowa, Bob.
They don't touch the
I'll
water, and they're in the middle.
I'll tell you what, you as soon as you can say Bundeswehr properly, then you can go and give me shit.
Oh, man.
I mean... Alright.
That's fair. Oh, supply depots are 75% complete. Oh,
Archangel secure.
What about?
I just noticed that I'm just outside of the Russian Space Agency. I really want to take it, but I also know that would just completely tank my economy.
Or you could tear it down.
A lot.
Just disassemble it.
Yeah, that's true.
But I mean, remember, I assembled the whole like nuclear reactor grid on my way outside of St. Petersburg the first time.
But this way, Portugal can into space.
I mean, space stuff's actually not that expensive in comparison with, like, military shit. Like, let me check. Like, a satellite is, like 579.
Orbital launch pad, though, is 2 billion maintenance a year.
True. Hey, maybe that's where my money's going.
You know, the space program is really not that expensive. How much did that orbital platform cost? Oh, that's where it all went.
Italy suddenly re-examines this entire spending program.
No, we're going to keep it there. I was wondering where some of my maintenance was coming from. But
no, Mordred, the German supply boater's gone flaccid. What have you done?
Oh,
What I've done is actually taken some supply of my own.
All right, Russian city
I
captured.
don't need to rely on Bratwurst anymore.
You know what it actually looks like is actually a dude's arm with a thumbs down at the end of it.
Wrong.
It looks like it's
Germany
just,
dislikes Archangelisk.
Yeah, it does. Nope.
Yeah.
He's telling you.
Bob is the Roman emperor in the Colosseum. He should die.
Was it actually like reverse thumbs down
Yeah.
as they live and then thumbs up as they die?
Well, it was an arm motion with a thumb horizontal pointing towards the chest, which was for execution, and I think thumbs down was safe.
I always scroll back like over to like the rest of mainland Europe, and I'm still like, oh, that's right, France.
Yeah, I just accidentally went.
It's like every time. It's just like
I clicked on the map to get back to Poland to like quickly zoom back to Poland, and I actually clicked a little too far and went to Germany. I was like, oh right, he controls all this shit too.
Well, I mean, it's not like the French are still just where they're supposed to be, in the mines and in the fields. They're not going anywhere, Bob. Because you won't give them passports, so they can't go anywhere.
Have you heard about the Shenzhen area? I mean, the border was open before, so.
You know what would be really useful? If you could click on the military complex, decommission that, and it would decommission everything scrapped to it, or attached to it, rather than have to do everything one by one. That would be useful.
No, they're shelling me.
Shell them back!
I can. I'm using their needs.
Oh.
You're gonna have to do it for me.
I'm still
I'll
waiting.
tell you what, though, those artillery pieces that they're using, those like MLRSs, those 9K62s, those things have some pretty serious range on them.
Yeah.
They also mount a pretty big missile.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
That's-
I think they can. It's up to size 8 or something like that. It's pretty damn big.
Yeah, if you hear me screaming about a missile, it's normally I see one of those like moving across the screen that's bigger than the model of one of my tanks.
Yeah, they hit me with a few of those as well in Archangel.
Yeah.
Not pleasant. I destroyed the launchers, though.
And
And the first tanks I've seen in a while. They're all dead.
Supplied it. Well, I'm a couple more days. I'll finish my engineers.
Shit.
How much do the engineers increase? Is it percentage? Does it stack?
It stacks up to what is it, 7? 7 engineers, 7, 6, something like that. It's
The math I saw that was, like on the forums, was 7 engineers, 7% per engineer. And they affect the hex that they're on and the ones that they're around, up to a maximum bonus of like 49% or something.
Oh,
like
that's
that.
pretty good. I built 4, so I can stack that up. That'll help.
Now, keep in mind that while the overall cost of the project doesn't go up, you're spending more money in a shorter time.
Yeah.
You're spending the same amount of money for the construction cost in a shorter amount of time.
Yeah.
Is what you're doing, since you are just speeding up the building cycle.
4 days remaining on the engineer construction. Yeah, because I have to move very slowly through Russia because the supply is pretty tenuous at best.
God, these borders are gonna be fucking hideous.
Yeah,
Ugh.
yeah, they are.
Ugh.
But in all seriousness, what do you guys want to do once we're done with Russia?
Well, the goal of the series was just to beat Russia, and that was mostly because I knew Russia was going to be the belligerent motherfucker.
So once we do that, it might be time to move on to another game.
maybe we could do that, or we could hit ISIS.
You, Mr. Mediterranean powerhouse.
I think it should just end with like it's Italy's nuclear arsenal being launched in the Middle East.
That'll be a while.
Well, how many? Do you have any nukes?
Well, Moscow isn't getting any closer for us yet, so.
They don't have any nukes yet. I'm researching the design. I technically should already have the ability to build them, but I can't for some reason. In fact, if I could, I think I might actually go onto the BattleGoat Discord and ask one of the devs or something why I can't build them, because I should have the ability to build at least basic gravity dropped like 10 kiloton, 100 kiloton bombs, but I can't. So I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah.
So I had to go with the Ender route, and I had to like research 3 nuclear techs past the basic nuclear tech, and now I'm researching those actual missiles and rockets.
Bad, they're coming for me.
Yeah.
No.
Well, you're closer, so do you think you could take out those 2 Russian units?
My engineers. No, the engineers.
God, what about the other military units? No, those are beads. Okay. Okay, Bob, I'm coming. God damn it, Bob, I'm coming.
Actually, maybe I'll actually take the tank. Never mind.
Yeah, engineers entrenched are actually pretty strong. They're good defensively.
Well, these are actually like a 1950s engineer base. Like, they're not that amazing, but I've got a lot of them. They're sitting in a close combat hex in the middle of a forest. So, I mean, the tank made a really bad choice wandering in there.
They've got there's a lot of artillery at Smolensk. Yeah, just cut these fuckers off.
That's why you should That's why you should send your units in one straight line in there.
That's generally how my battle plans work, Bob. You know me.
Yeah, it worked out really well the first time. Let me tell you.
It did. The glorious Polish Suicide Squad.
Everyone disappeared. Nobody came home.
Yeah, they weren't supposed to. It wasn't.
So what's up with the Polish wolf pack that's still hanging out on the west side of Estonia?
Oh, you could probably reserve.
Just eating up supply.
Go over
eating up cash.
There to this. Boom. There. All right, I forgot they were there.
So how is because I've inherited a whole bunch of new facilities. I'm making just enough power for myself.
I think I'm just there too.
I have 4,000 megawatts, just over what I need.
Yeah, I got.
Here's an idea. We're gonna go ahead and destroy some of these facilities.
Wait, you could you could stockpile batteries. Okay. So let's lock this.
Giant underground battery stores.
Produce 100% of capacity. Bulk sales 0. So yeah, just produce everything and stockpile the rest.
I think I just realized where a bunch of my money was going. Apparently captured a bunch of synthetic rubber places.
Synthetic robots?
Rubber.
Robots?
I mean, there are mech warrior units in here.
Yes. They're pretty cool.
Which I just got to the point in my my German game off screen where I was actually able to build them. And they're impressive. They wreck face.
There is one thing I'm disappointed about the game with is if you go historical, there's not a lot of leeway in terms of some of the unit designs in the game.
Nope.
I remember I was playing as Germany, and I was in World War II, and I won World War II, and it got to 1960 something. And I couldn't get anything for my navy because the German naval tech tree ends at 1945 and doesn't start again until 1975. So I was using frickin' Bismarck battleships in 1960, just because that was all I could use. I had 20 of the damn things. Same thing for ground stuff too. I couldn't get anything better than Tiger 2s.
it's the race to Moscow between the Portuguese and the Polish. The Portuguese
I'm
aren't
not
going to make it.
I'm not trying that hard either. Like
now
I was hoping.
Now the Portuguese front style looks like a dinosaur now.
Like I'm just moving. I'm moving forward slowly, taking cities as they come.
The Polish saw what the Germans did and are now adopting their tactics and strategies.
I got engineers built. So, yeah.
The Portuguese are not in a position to threaten the Polish advance towards Moscow.
No, we have a long way to go.
I don't.
But oh boy, the White Sea trade node will belong to Portugal.
Oh yeah. I just saw those naval construction yards. I want those.
You just take that, then take like oh shit, what's it called? Bergenshus in Norway, and we take that trade center in the North Sea, and you're good. You can funnel everything into the trade node down in Sevilla.
What did Bob just say about my shoes?
You're cut off, by the way.
Yeah, supplies are a problem.
Do you have any supply trucks over there? No.
I don't think they're in. I think they
Supply
were
trucks.
They were sent south to deal with the Smolensk issue, so they're not there. I'll just send them back.
You're lucky your gas tanks aren't empty right now.
No, they're not. They're okay. Are they where the supply trucks are? I don't even remember where they were because I merged some stacks together. These are tanks, though not there. They must be in this one. They might have blown up. That's a thing. I don't see them anymore. I don't know where they are. They got lost. They got lost.
In flashbacks to when Ben was flying like the Hercules over in the combat zone back in Finland.
Well, in all fairness, the AI guy is doing that too. Maybe he's dropping supplies.
Yeah, but they're supplying.
He's dropping some. How do you tell if he's doing that? You just assume
if he's in the area.
I just assume that's what he's doing, and assume that he's doing it correctly.
Well, supply units will give supply to units around them. Why? Who's shooting at me?
I've got to go out on a limb and say Russians.
You shoot at the Polish. They're closer.
Wait, whoa. That's my place.
I got my new ships at last.
Airships?
My new ships.
Oh, I thought they said airships. Like you're bringing dirigibles to this?
Portuguese zeppelins just show up.
Gear of reporting.
It's like I know you guys were making fun of me for shits and giggles buying like land, land ships, but I mean I didn't actually build them and send them into combat.
I actually don't think you can build them. I don't think.
First World War, I think you can.
Yeah.
You can't build obsolete units?
I'm
pretty sure you can.
They do get replaced by new stuff.
Yeah, they get replaced by new stuff because I can't build because I have land warships and I can only build leopards. So, yeah.
Alright, these engineers, are they slow? Where are they? Where are they? I'm following the line. Okay, let's turn this off. Yeah, they're super slow. They gotta walk. He's carrying a spool of wire, or maybe that's slowing you down. Yeah, those are gonna be done before he gets there.
Oh, I'm so happy I have my new warships at last. They are so much better.
We got a new border. We got a border boner. Where's the border boner? I don't see a boner. I mean, mine's not really a boner. It's more of just a protuberance. Yeah, not enough. So we gotta wait for some propagation. Supplies. How many more days for my doodles? Almost. 9 more days. They're 85% complete. And then a couple days after that, they'll start pushing the supplies out. And Bob should be almost done, I think, because he's got engineers on those fuckers. He's got 13 days left on his. Oh, another Russian tank, but you'll be okay. Yeah, this is gonna be some really unfortunate border gore, I think. Hey Poots, how you feeling about peace these days?
Gonna guess, probably doesn't like it.
Offer appears unacceptable.
I've noticed in this game, in Supreme Ruler in general, the AI is unwilling to give you, is unwilling to sign a peace treaty with you, even if you're stomping on their neck with your boot heel. Like,
Which we are.
Alright, let's start throwing down some leopard production. Because I did lose a bunch of tanks. Portugal, you got some supply issues up there.
I know.
Ooh, maybe I should build more supply trucks, too. Where would that be under? Transport? No. How to do building of trucks? I don't know if I can.
Transport.
Yeah, I have no models under transport, so I don't know if I can. I don't think I can. I don't know how trucks work, Bob.
It's like Romania all over again.
I mean, yeah, you're right. That's right. I mean, Romania was a shithole. There was nothing there.
Romania who? I don't see a Romania on the map anywhere.
ISIS has been pretty quiet though.
Yeah, they kind of cooled their tits.
ISIS has been amazingly quiet.
They cooled off a lot after all that nonsense.
Of course, I mean there is no other war going on in the world besides this one with Russia right now. Well, I think it's time to develop more German industry now that we're not fighting on the front lines anymore.
Maybe you should be.
You're kidding me, right?
No. Yes. Yes, I know you did a lot. You held the weight for quite a while.
I've been fighting since day one.
So technically, I was fighting since day one.
We're getting technical now.
Yeah, in all fairness, it's not untrue. The Poles were fighting before anybody else. Because we were the ones who got shot at first.
German engineers for German construction projects, go!
I've got about a week left till my supply depots are finished.
Oh, hey, look, our infantry crossed paths, Ben.
Where?
Your engineers and my ground troops.
Oh, you built foot engineers? Oh my god.
That's the only ones I have! I don't have another option!
Oh my god, they're gonna take forever to get there.
Yeah, that's what I said like half an hour ago. That's the only kind I have available to me.
Can you air transport them?
I don't know how that works. I told you it was going to take them a while to get there, Bob.
Yeah, but I didn't realize that they were on foot.
Well, this supply depot is going to finish before they get there, because it's only got...
yes, it is.
7 days left on it. It's going to be
that
about...
reaction by Bob was the best thing ever. Just,
you didn't give them cars?
it's like Picard's double face palm.
Well, let's double check here to see if I'm... Okay, engineers, 54 days. So that's... Would they be under tank if they were... No. Where else would they be?
Transport.
No,
They have their own thing called transport.
Engineers that are motorized are under infantry.
Nope. I ain't got that. Nope.
I don't either. Sorry, I thought you were talking supply trucks.
Well, no, he wouldn't be looking for supply trucks. He'd be looking for transport trucks to transport his infantry.
I don't know what trucks are, guys. Again, Germany gave me all this stuff and said, if you put the key in the ignition, it starts. If you hit this pedal, it goes. If you hit this pedal, it stops. He didn't tell me how to build it. He just told me what it does. What'd I lose? I don't know. Into 23rd Infantry Division. That's okay. It's not a big deal. You go over here, shoot you. Pew, pew, pew.
Actually, my motorized engineers aren't here anymore either.
Yeah, who's motorized now? You, still you. Alright, shoot down their helicopters. Boom, boom, boom. Kerplow. And so on and so forth. Is there a Russian transport plane just circling around Veliki Luki?
They want a piece of you, Ben.
It's your city. Well, let's send a plane over there. I think that thing's got shooter doodles on it. Yeah! Yeah, boom, boom! Alright, we damaged it. A pretty low intensity. After a lot of craziness, it's definitely devolved into a low intensity fight.
Yeah, it's just a process of chipping away at people.
Mm-hmm. Captured more nuclear plants, by the way. I need more glow rocks.
Nuclear plant isn't gonna do shit if you've got rocks at them.
I don't have rocks. What if we... okay, what if we did a bulk purchase of glow rocks? I'll buy 100,000 rocks. If they're available. But I think the market availability is pretty low. Alright, pay double market value for them. Because I actually could use... I'm just about producing enough power.
Meanwhile, the German engineers that are motorized are conducting a parade past Kaliningrad.
Can you send them? Can they work on Polish infrastructure?
They could, but they're not going to.
Oh.
They are capable of wielding the tools to do it, yes, but they're not going to.
Why not?
Because your union sucks.
I don't know how to build trucks. We're out of time, by the way. Oh, it's me. By the way, Ben. That guy. Bundeswehr Ben. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All that fun stuff.
What's going on? What has happened?
I don't know wach wrong, Bob.
Are
you stroking out? Is he stroking out? Somebody's stroking out.
Which one of us is going out here?
I can hold my hands out like I'm holding a pizza. I'm fine.
You can find links to the other perspectives down below if you'd like to see some Portuguese, I don't know, marching through tundra, and Germans whipping Frenchmen, or Italians, I don't know, nuking, testing nukes. You can all find that stuff provided in easy clickable linkables down below. Thank you for watching, everybody. Goodbye.
That's what certainly is a nuclear testing ground.